Happy Tuesday. It's me and you day, or you and I day, as I've been corrected 53,000 times. Maybe only 53,000. That is. All right. How's everyone doing? Hope you're hanging in there. That video that the Epstein victims put out was really heartfelt. It was painful. And at this moment, MBS is arriving at the White House, which is currently up for sale. All right, I wanted to say thank you. I have a bunch of announcements. Bear with me for half a minute. I wanted to say thank you to Curious Cindy for sending me all my vision board stickers and everything I requested. Thank you very much. Thank you. Card of the day, The Way of Positive Change, Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. Please find me and let me know that you're with me. It's important to me. It's 4:30 to 5:30, depending on the day, when I get up to do that. And it's the Way of Positive Change. On Blue Sky, it's Way Positive Change, because that's what they made me do. All right, card of the day is the Wheel of Fortune. Thus, the name for our video today is the Karmic Wheel Turns, because this is one of the Karmic cards in the tarot. What are the Karmic cards? Out of the 78 cards, there are 3. The 3 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune being the most powerful. What goes around comes around, right? And just this helps bring all your good deeds back to you too, right? So today you could be in the right place at the right time to spot a deal. So be open, be aware, be present to spot the deals near you and available to you. And also sometimes this is good to just get a fun lottery ticket, although I feel like the lottery has changed for entertainment purposes only since someone else took over. Yam boobs. So Becca and Johnny and Jen Lynn call him the orange yam tits, but I just call him yam boobs. All right, so speaking of Jen Lynn, Thanksgiving Day at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Way of Positive Change, we're going to do a Thanksgiving live fun fest with questions. So please join us. That'll be great. Jen Lynn Terrell will be on my channel. And I wanted to talk to you about the free vision board class that I'm going to do next week. I'm either going to do it Monday or Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. So it would be this coming Monday or Tuesday. And not in the live chat, please, not in the live chat, but after the video is over, if you could just let me know which day is best for you, just make a comment. Monday, Tuesday would be great. You will need a just one of those school time folders, a pocket folder, just one of the little 50-cent folder things. So a glue stick, some tape, some scissors, a couple of magazines, some crayons. And that's what you will need. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've got a lot of great ideas that I want to share with you. And again, just leave me you can vote. Just leave me a note Monday or Tuesday, not in the live chat. All right. The first thing I want to talk about, we saw that MAGA Mike and Trump, who has folded, we saw that they would say, that there's an open investigation, so we can't release all the files, of course. And that they would say, I knew MAGA Mike. We knew it. We saw this coming just plain as day. We saw that MAGA Mike would say that he didn't want to endanger victims that had spoken to him, that said, please don't, Well, their names are supposed to be redacted, So I want to know if Maureen Comey, James Comey's daughter, who was the lead prosecutor who helped put Gizzy behind her prison bars, I want to know if she's going to be subpoenaed. I want to know if they're going to bring her in to say, okay, Trump's admin says that, this is all there is in the files. I want to know if she's going to be called upon to say, yes, this is all there is. No, there's A, B, C, G, F missing. Okay, so let's see. Will Maureen Kelly, daughter of James Kelly, Comey. Will Maureen Comey. That's correct. Will Maureen Comey. I wonder why Jim Kelly came into my mind. Maybe he's going to speak up. That could have been a little Freudian ESP thing. Okay. Maureen Comey. Will she be subpoenaed to testify if they have, in fact, turned over all the files after they say they have? So this could be a while. Will the Oversight Committee, the Judicial Committee, will they subpoena Maureen Comey? Not right away. This takes a while. That'll be like the last thing that happens to put an end to it. No, they're like, we don't need her. Don't bring her up. We don't want to know that. We don't want to know that. There's a lot of that going on right now. She will, though. She has the information. She will be speaking at the end of all of this. She will show up. She will be subpoenaed at the end of all this. And it could be after, well, it's at the end. So I want to see if Putin is going to release a few nuggets of information about Trump and Epstein. Thank you for all your questions. Oh, I just want to remind you that I have readings available in December, the first week of December, I think the 6th and the 10th or something like that. So go to thewayofpositivechange.com to book your appointment. Scroll down to book your appointment. Can't wait to meet you. Okay. Will Putin don't vote for Monday and Tuesday in the live comments. Wait till the video's over and go back and vote in the comments for the video, please. Thank you. That will really help me out. Putin, he's waiting. He's waiting for the right time to send in that zinger. It isn't yet. He's waiting, watching, waiting for that opening. He has not been having a good time, by the way. How's the sound? Is everything okay, you guys? Okay. God, please tell me the microphone's working. Okay. Okay, reduce this perfectly. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, he will. He's just waiting for the right time. He's holding on to, he's suppressing his inner lion, waiting for the exact right moment to let loose the details, right? Because he's got the goods. He's got the lust. He's got the goods. Okay, and he will launch that when he's ready, and he will. And Trump knows that he's waiting for that. Now, let's see. Let's see if the House Oversight Committee is the one with Garcia and Raskin, and they're the ones that subpoenaed the Epstein estate and got the emails, and they only let out like 3 or 4, right? And then the Republicans tried to, mess it all up and let a whole bunch out. Excuse me, pardon me. So let's see if the Oversight Committee will dump more emails. Will they expose and reveal more emails in the next 48 hours, which I think they will. They're waiting for the vote. They're waiting to see what happens. And then it's going to be boom, mic drop. Okay. But let's see. I could be wrong. I forgot my water. And I hope to be back here on Friday, which is my actual birthday. Every day is our birthday, though, but I am a very late degree Scorpio with several planets in Scorpio. So I have a stellium, which is a little weird with this new moon coming up on Thursday, which happens on President Biden's birthday, and bailout Bondi. All right, they're waiting. Oh, they're so upset by oh boy, they're upset with all of the hide the information game. They have the power. They're gonna do it. There it is. They're weighing on which ones are important. Oh boy. Bondi is going to try to block them. There's going to be some sort of law. They're going to get hit with something that says you can't, unless we approve of it, there's going to be a problem. Okay. Now we have to look at, will they be able to get past the problem? All right. And then I also wanted to let you know, so just in case I don't lose you guys, we're going to read on that Subclad K new flu strain that's hit Japan, UK, Canada, the H3N2. So just stay with me because I want everybody to be aware of that. Okay. Not trying to scare anybody, not being hyperbolic, just reporting the facts because the CDC, well, hello. Okay. Will the Oversight Committee with Rep. Garcia be able to get past Bondi and MAGA Mike and other DOJ members to release their emails, the Epstein emails that they have from the Epstein estate? Will they successfully bypass the Department of Justice? To release. I'm still getting the moon. I saw the moon flying up. And remember, we went past the one year mark of my dream. Then we just went past the 1 year mark of when he was elected. But we're coming up to the 1 year mark of when he took office, when he started, when the actual chaos started. Well, the chaos has been going on for a long time. God bless all of us. We've been through so much for so long. So that would be January 5th, right? So it's got to be a wrap soon. Wrap that crime scene tape all around. There's the moon card. The White House, there's going to be a giant protest in Washington, D.C. this on the new moon, and then that big drop kick band on Saturday, on the 22nd, giant. I'm gonna ask that. They're going to try to block them. They have a big fight to get past this. But Magician 2, yes, they will, but it's a fight. So it's going to take a little bit longer. They're going to do everything. They're going to throw every issue in there they can think of to block them, but they will get around it. So we just have to wait a little bit. To wait. We knew they were going to put up roadblocks. All right. So we're going to ask now about, let's clear. Got a lot of good questions. Thank you, guys. And thanks for all your well wishes. Woohoo! Okay, everybody take good care of your health. Speaking of health, the Subclad K new flu strain, H3N2, that's hit Japan, UK, Canada. It's been closing schools. It currently, from what the CDC is reporting, 12% of the current cases of the flu here. Now, the 2025-26 flu vaccine that they put together does not include this new variant because this is a new variant. But they say it could be very helpful for that. So if you've already gotten your shot, that's great. I don't believe that they've put together a new one. If you're traveling, please wear, what do they call that? 95, or just wear a mask, okay? So please wear a mask. It doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what anybody says. And 95, thank you. Yeah, 95. Okay, so let's see. Will this Subclad K new flu strain get really bad in the United States? And, you know, they're going to try to cover up the numbers because that is the last thing they need. And there's still something I don't understand because remember in my dream I was doing the ugly cry? Like, everything has been so bad, even with, you know, like there's been 360 people picked up in Lee County, in the county that I live in here, by ICE in the last, just in the last 5 days, from flea markets, churches, Home Depot, the farm fields, growers' fields, where else? Church. Anyway, so, you know, this is very sad, so I have to figure out where to go for protests this weekend. And so it's just really sad. And although that deeply saddens me, I'm not, I mean, I have done the ugly cry, especially when I didn't feel good, but I'm not quite. So something else, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but there's something else that happens that deeply saddens me. So it could be about the priests. Could be about the Pope and the priests that got taken down, but let's see. I hope it's not this. Let's see. All right, Subclad K, new flu strain. That's hit Japan, UK, and Canada, closing schools. 12% counts for 12% that they've counted on here recently, which is, you know, right up there with the employment numbers, the job numbers. Any type of statistics that we don't have a good department to count these statistics anymore. How bad will this affect the citizens of the United States? And if you got your flu shot, good for you. I didn't get it this year because I was already sick. I was sick. I was way sick. Strep throat, then bronchitis. And now we're like already starting a drought in November, you guys. It's like, how does that even happen? We're not even done with hurricane season, but our rainy, it's crazy. So it's just been like these big temperature swings and sinus and pollen and like, what the hell is happening? Somebody stop it. Okay, there's a delay before this hits, which is really, really good. This could also be a delay of reporting the numbers, which we already saw. They will not report the numbers accurately, all right, because then we have the 4 swords, right? Hangman, 4 swords. Can you see that? Kids. Transmission, someone that gives it to, and then people that are low, this is important. People that have a vitamin deficiency, you guys make sure you're taking your vitamins. People that are lacking a certain food group or vitamin deficiency. Okay. And then it's like, don't get your freaked. You're free to walk around the cabin, go where you want to go, because it's the 8 of Swords. So it means you're not really stuck. You may think you're stuck, but you're not. So that's actually a good indication that we're still okay right now. And then we hear about, there's a delay until we hear about these numbers. Until the light is shown, the wisdom of the light and the way of the light bearer is shown on illnesses. I think hospitals are going to speak up. So you're going to pay attention to your local news first, because they are not banned. Okay. Here's the numbers, things that are written, things that can be felt, things that are read, things that are seen, things that are tangible. Okay. Oh, damn it. We're going to feel betrayed. We're going to feel like, why didn't they tell us about that? That's not good either. Okay. Now, we're going to be okay. So this is good. But this does show around the holiday season. It will spread. But it'll be a bit tough. Okay. So let me just see how bad will it be. Let me just say, let's just do one more. Let's see. Well, we'll take another look at it Friday. Okay. Take another look at it Friday. Let's just leave it at that. We're okay. It's the 8 of Swords. So don't get caught up in your head. Just wear your mask. Get a N95 mask. Okay. Get your vitamins. Get yourself balanced with your nutrients and your vitamins so that you're not as susceptible. You just need to take care of you. Give yourself a boost. All right. I want to look at this new moon in Scorpio happens on Thursday, the 20th. Well, they say 19th and 20th. Now, that happens to be Bailout Bondi and President Biden's birthday. So let's just look at the future for Attorney General Pam Bondi, because I think she's in deep doo-doo. Pam Bondi's future. Okay, there's a man that wants her job. So I just heard crushed like a bug. That's what I heard. So that's what's going to happen. Thank you, Square Peg, for posting the questions. That means a lot to me. And thank you in advance, Mystery Achiever, for posting the timestamps. She knows she's in deep doo-doo. Her power is over to the left. She's a fool. It's the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new way for her. She has been the hoe of the tarot. Sorry, but you know, hoe's the hoe, you know. The only queen in the tarot that was there with that pose going on there. She wants to be the star. She wants to be the big star. She's trying to bail him out. She doesn't know what to do. And she cannot keep her commitment to Trump. So she starts to turn. Now, let's follow up on that. So she can't honor. She doesn't know what to do. She's just like, okay, deer in the headlight. Will Pam Bondi, over the next 3 or 4 weeks, will she continue to support and bail out Donald Trump, or will she abandon ship? Pam Bondi, next 30 days, will she continue to support Trump, or will she bail out? Yeah, if you, Allison Williams, if you're just joining us now, I just told everybody about the free vision board class that I'm going to do next week, and about Jen Lynn and I going live on Thanksgiving, and especially about the Subclad K flu strain. So please watch the whole video, you guys. Okay, all right. This friendship and support is on its side because she is called to testify. She may have to go look at documents in the SCIF. This is my SCIF card. But she also may have to appear in front of a panel in a building, right? The 4 walls of a building. And then she can't do it anymore. Okay. So this is great. She knows she has to save herself. She needs to get free. Oh, she's deviating. Squirrel! She's not going to hang herself. She's going to continue for a little bit, and then she decides, I can't do this. This isn't working. And this other guy wants her job. Now, is that Todd Blanche or someone else? She also knows that Putin has information, and he's going to launch a grenade for entertainment purposes only. She's not going to do it. She's going to try for a different job. She's going to go for some other big law firm and try to get out. So I just don't see her sticking with Trump. All right. So let me just look at the trajectory of her career real quick. The trajectory of Bailout Bondi's career. Pam Bondi. Secrets. Plan B. Moving forward. Thought she had it all, looking for something new. 2 aces, change of places. 3 aces, big meetings, money. And I'm freaked out. So she doesn't succeed. She tries something new, but then she's just all in her head and all messed up. So, all right. All right. Now, it broke my heart to hear Michelle Obama speak about how the United States is not ready to elect a woman president because we all know here that a woman was elected president of the United States, okay? There is no effing way that he won all 7 swing states and the popular vote. And he even admitted it himself. Elon Musk knows those machines, voting machines, better than anyone else. Musk said, oh, you won. They just don't know it yet. and Trump on his victory speech, just everything. We all know. Okay, we all know. We've heard it. He outs himself. We all know. All right, and the poly market guy, come on, with the map. Please. All right. So I feel sad that she doesn't know. I feel sad that she doesn't know. But let's take a look if we're going to get, are we going to get more information that Kamala won soon? We've been through all the fake elector plots, the insurrection, the flying monkeys draped across the Capitol building. We've been through it all. Someone said, oh, the Democrats get shocked every time, and then we get shocked some more. But are we going to have the truth? Are we going to get truth about the election with Kamala Harris anytime soon? Please, guardian angel, we're asking for the most benevolent outcome with this. The truth about the 2024 election and Kamala Harris. Not yet. Fake numbers, Trojan horse. He was not elected. The light is coming. We've been in a delay. People left. People gave up hope. People just said this is never going to happen. But here we are. On a scale from 0 to 10, we're at 7. So we're very close. So you can't stop moving forward when you're 3/4 of the way there. But how tired are we? Listen, I haven't spoken to anyone recently that hasn't been sick or tired and sick or traveled and got sick or just has been sleeping more. And then we went through the time change. It's just been overwhelming. The whole thing has been horrible and overwhelming. And it feels like evil is winning, but it is not going to win. And on this new moon, we need to, this is a giant thing. Wednesday and Thursday, tomorrow and Thursday, sweep out your house. Sweep out all the doom and gloom and get ready to do your vision board for next year. We're going to do it Monday or Tuesday. We're having a vote on that. All right. Here we get it. We get it in dribbles. Okay. Because we can't take all the facts all at once because it's too shocking, apparently. Yeah, we get it. Now, how soon do we get this for our present at Christmas time? This is my I'm so fat, John Travolta. I can get anything I want and I can eat all the cake I want. And I get my wish. It is the wish card. This is a yes. So there's no other way for me to read this. We're almost there. Don't give up. The tide is turning. All of these delays and undercover things are over here. We get a lot of help, little help from our angels, guardian angels. All right, this takes a legal maneuver to help us. So there will be, I don't know, like a Jack Smith or somebody that comes out with these reports, but we're almost there. Now, King of Swords is usually Aquarius. He can also be a little bit of an arrogant, but because his sword is slightly slanted, not like the Queen's is upright. Unless he has, I'm not going to say it. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. If something's not straight, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Just laugh with me. All right. So, man, we could have a miracle with Merrick Garland. What is he like? He's probably 73, 74. Also Scorpio, I think it's November 13th. He still has the ability to turn into the Phoenix. So he could he could help us. You know, he could do something astonishing. So, but it's coming. So just buckle up. We're going to be okay. Hold on to it. It's going to be, we're going on a tilt-a-whirl. And MBS is in the golden, he thinks Trump is such a dweeb. Will ICE go to Raleigh, North Carolina after Charlotte? I'm telling you, we've had more arrests and raids here in Lee County than North Carolina has. We're not in a contest, but I'm just saying, will someone please come in? I mean, surely De Santis is upset, you know, but let's see. Will ICE go to Raleigh, North Carolina? They had to leave Chicago. Okay. Yay, Pope Leo. Okay. That's not their main focus. They will go there, but it isn't their main focus. But they will go there. That's not where the big presence is going. All right. They will go there, but it's not their main focus. Okay. Is Florida Governor De Santis mad at Trump for all of the 364 arrests in the last 5 days, detainments in the last 5 days in Lee County? Are they having words? De Santis and Trump. Yes, Merrick Garland is retired, but he has the goods, and he didn't speak up when he needed to speak up. So he could still help. All right. Oh, I wanted to ask about Bill Barr, who also had the goods. Okay. Okay, De Santis is trying to offer Trump something. He's mad. He's really mad. They've talked. The farmers have talked to Santis saying, look, this is really bad. We need help. This isn't good. This is horrible. Get them out of here. Kids being left, parents leaving littles. Ooh, both of the church windows. All 3 of the church cards except for the Hierophant. That's a Hierophant. I mean, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, both of the big church windows, and all 78 cards, and then the other Mason. So they have talked, they've spoken. De Santis is very angry. They will work out a plan, but it will get a little worse first, which is unfortunate for everyone. All right. Bill Barr. Has Bill Barr been talking to Pam Bondi? I want to know that. Is the old Attorney General, whose symbol was the moon card, has he been talking to Pam Bondi, the new Attorney General? Fake and faker. Have they spoken? Bill Barr must have freaked when Bondi pulled the stunt with all of the folders and the people outside of the White House. And it's on my desk, right? All the people with the folders making a big show, and then it's on their desk, and there's nobody to prosecute, and that he definitely offed himself, and that there's nobody, and then it's all a hoax, and then it's Democrats and Democrats only, and it's a hoax. So now we're going to investigate a hoax that involved all Democrats when actually Trump was a Democrat. Okay. Barr waited to speak to her, and then he offered her some advice, and she didn't take it. He had an idea, but she forged forward, and there was misinformation, and now she's stuck and doesn't know what to do. She may go back on his advice. She finds herself in defense. Oh boy. This is a fine mess you've gotten us in. And then she has to leave and abandon. So they did not come to an agreement on what would be West. They did not come to an agreement on what would be best or the best course of action. So, all right. Gizzy's going to go free one way or another. They're either just going to take her out and remove her. He's just going to allow her to be taken out and then just pretend like she's still in there with like a, Weekend at Bernie's figure or something. And she's going to get what she wants. And she's going to get it by her birthday. And I believe in class they said she was a Capricorn, so it's coming up soon. All right, so let's just see then. The Saudi prince, how does he feel about Trump? MBS. He's young enough to be the Antichrist. I'm just saying. And he stood by his father's side. He is still not fully in control, but that makes more sense about what was deemed to be the Antichrist biblically. There still is no mythological creature unless that's Yamtets. So, but I don't think that's it. So let's see. What does MBS think of Trump? Just said he can't do anything, so they just they want something from him, so they just keep giving him gifts. Try to offer him praise. They're happy he's there. They don't like what he's doing. They don't like what he's doing in Gaza or what his hopes and he's definitely going to do the Gaza Trump hotel there. So they know he turns. They know that this is very interesting, cannot be trusted, that he's a turncoat. Okay, so they know this. Sometimes they don't even know what to do. They have hope, but then they trick the trickster, and then they just think he's a thief. Okay, so they see him for who he is. Okay, very interesting. All right. All right, I want to look. I think that's it for our questions for today. I don't want to go a whole hour because I don't want to lose you because of the YouTube problems I've been having. So we've had good luck recently. I just want to take a look at, I want to do a reading for you and I for the new moon. What are guides and angels? The women, it's always been the three women that will take Trump down. It's always been. Now, we used to think, oh, that's Fani Willis, it's Letitia James, it's blah, and all these women. And then now it's like Boebert, MTG, and Mace, okay? So, and there could be three more, but it's always the women. Now it can be three of the top, proven itself to be true over and over again. But a reading for you and I. for the new moon, sweep out your house, sage it, get out your crystals. Vision board class, the free vision board class will be Monday or Tuesday after the video is over, not in the comments. Let me know if Monday or Tuesday of Thanksgiving week works best for you. What do our guides and angels want us to know about this new moon energy that is in the tail of the Scorpion? So all the people with birthdays late Scorpio, I was concerned because I had been so sick. Okay. Don't be afeared. Do not go into fear. Break free from fear. Okay, don't worry. Honor your inner child. Everything's going to be okay. So this is do not go into fear or be afraid of what's happening. All our inner childs, the victims will be honored. Everything's going to be okay. It just takes time. God, stay out of your head and get outside. Stay out of your head, get outside. We cannot go into what ifs. All right, we have to remain positive for the future and stay grounded. 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. All right, hope is there. Optimism wins. Happiness is attractive, right? And we just say, I'm open to receive all the good and abundance in the universe, and thank you, life, right? People find favor with me every day. I prosper at every turn. Just keep going. We're going to talk about those affirmations. Do not give up. If you're anywhere near the protest place in Washington, let's go. It's Trump's got to go. It's going to be a big deal. Thursday and Saturday will be the concert by Dropkick. Don't worry, Putin's going to drop some info. Do not give up. You may feel like giving up. You may feel I'm so worried about this. Just seems like the devil just keeps winning. But it stops. I promise you. Okay? Don't become disillusioned. They're just playing the shell game. Then we move forward. Our prayers are answered. And then there's breaking news. Okay? So all hell's going to break loose. I feel like it's going to be good. How are we going to feel by Saturday? Let's look. I'm going to come back to be with you on Friday on my birthday. As long as my sinuses are okay. How are you and I going to feel? How is our light worker family going to feel by Friday and Saturday? They're going to try. They're going to listen. They're just going to throw everything at the wall to see what sticks. Don't worry. We expect that, right? We expect that. Don't worry. They have to have a few days to have their fit. They're toddlers throwing fits, and we're going to step over them like we did our 2- and 3-year-olds, okay? And then things will calm down. But let's see. How will we feel by Friday and Saturday? Don't go in your head. Don't be afeared. Okay. News is coming out. People are trying to help us. We work together. Boy, the people of Illinois really came together, man. Everybody's been, do not be afraid. There's 2 cups standing. Stay present. The more important is that we keep just getting that. And Pelosi's not done with her input. She's still working behind the scenes. And the CIA, Avril Haines, there's a big fight ahead. There's a big fight. This is also the dark-haired female like Maureen Comey. So just hang in there. It's big fights. There's our 3 girls. Woo-hoo! There's our Queen of Justice. A new feeling, a feeling of being rebirthed. The dove puts the wafer into the communion cup. the chalice. We're moving forward. We're looking to see what our next step and our ability to file lawsuits are, and what's the next thing we can do, where else we can look, and then information comes our way. Do not be afeared. Okay. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of an emotional test. Okay, we're going through some tough stuff, but the end is near. So it's the end of one way, the beginning of a new way. And the 10 means we've already gone through the dark stuff. And this means this is good, actually, because the sun is coming up. So it's actually good. Okay. People are very well-known people are working on this. All right, well, just one more word. Less, one more spread. What do we need to know personally? There's some things that are going to happen where we might take things too personally, or it could cause us to react or overreact, or there could be people on TV that are just full of drama and hyperbole. So you may have to tune out while they're throwing everything, while they're throwing the ketchup and the spaghetti at the walls. You may have to tune out. Okay. What do you want us to know personally? All right, I feel like that's there. It's a little bit longer. Again, scale from 0 to 10, we're at 7. There it is. Victory after adversity. We feel the pain first and a new beginning, there it is. And then the government comes through, and the rule of law, the government, traditional standards. So it's just going to be a temper tantrum, and we'll be afraid, and we'll be tempted to give in to fear. And they're saying, don't do it. Don't do it. We will have victory after adversity. Okay? All right, you guys, much love to you. Thanks for being here with me, and I will see you Friday to that new moon. I also feel like Biden will have something to say around his birthday time. He's getting stronger, and then we'll gather together on Monday or Tuesday to do the free vision board class, because it really works, and I know it will benefit you. And then we'll do Thanksgiving Day with Jen Lynn right here on my channel, The Way of Positive Change, at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that's 1 p.m. Pacific. All right, you guys, keep it balanced. Stay grounded. Be grateful. They're going to throw a temper tantrum. And then we get on the other side of it. All right? Hold hands. Much love to you. See you soon. Thank you.